Hey there, Aquarius. Welcome to your tarot card reading for July 2023. Please feel free to take with you whatever messages resonate and to leave behind for others whatever does not. Once I lay out cards, I'll go through their meaning, do some clarifications, and close off with a couple of oracle cards to see how this month affects your love life and career. So first, we look at what's presenting itself. We have the Two of Swords, and then we take a look at the past influences. We have the Ten of Pentacles. We then take a look at what is weighing you down. You have the Eight of Pentacles, what can lift you up, the Ace of Wands. Then we explore what it is that you want. You have the Chariot here. And finally, we look at something you do not yet know that you need. You have the Page of Cups here. And then we look at the bottom of the deck for the influencing energy of the reading. You have the Temperance card. So this could be, a sense of patience, peace, also kind of blending things together, negotiating, taking things like middle of the road, like taking the things at the extreme and kind of figuring out where is there a good kind of middle ground. So it seems here you've got swords, wands, pentacles, and cups. So you have a little bit of everything. And we start with this Two of Swords. So some type of stalemate, decision that needs to be made, perhaps not sure about which direction to go. Maybe this is what needs to be kind of blended together and like a middle ground to be reached. So let's take a look at this Two of Swords here. You have the Page of Wands. So it's interesting, you have a Page of Wands here, and what you do not yet know you need is the Page of Cups. So a sense of curiosity, perhaps, and looking at things with a sense of possibilities, maybe new ways of doing things altogether. In the past, we have the Ten of Pentacles. So this could be, material abundance, financial wealth, related to like a job, or also just day-to-day routines. The things that you go about in your day, your day of life, the people that you interact with, the people you live with, your habits, going to the store, whatnot. Interestingly, the new moon in Cancer that occurs on July 17th occurs in your 6th house of health, habits, and that has to do with day-to-day routines. So let me clarify that. And a card just fell on the floor. You have the Hierophant. And this is kind of the traditional way of doing things. Perhaps there was something in the past and there was a routine that you kind of adopted or implemented. Maybe that's not working for you and you need a new approach for it. But here, what's weighing you down, you have the Eight of Pentacles. This is typically the work card. Something that you are putting focus, time, and intention into. That's weighing you down. So it could be how you're, going about your day, habits that you have in place, and what could lift you up with this Ace of Wands. This is kind of inspiration, and also just could be like a new source of energy even. So when I look at this Temperance card again, I can see this person's doing like a yoga pose. Perhaps this has to do with kind of a new health routine, kind of spirituality that you have, your daily rituals and practices, like even, things that you consume or eat or do to give you a sense of energy. But let's clarify this Eight of Pentacles. We have here the Queen of Wands. So with the Eight of Pentacles weighing you down, you have this Queen of Wands. You know, this Queen of Wands could be someone else, you know, maybe like a manager, someone who maybe you're trying to impress or be like, or maybe, you know, you're trying to follow the plan or the path that they set in front of you. You know, for others, it could be that you're putting a lot of focus and energy into your work, and it is starting to weigh you down. So let's see what this Ace of Wands is that can help like lift you back up. You have the Queen of Pentacles. So this is another card of like, you know, self-care, really nurturing yourself, making sure that you have, you know, time to yourself, that you are treating your body well, that you are getting grounded, connecting with nature, whatever it is to kind of nurture your physical needs, your emotional needs, your energetic needs. So here, what it is that you want, you have this Chariot card. So it is that you want to kind of progress, you want to move forward, you want to advance. You know, you have this way and you have that way. So with this Chariot card, it's making me think that this is the Major Arcana card for the sign of Cancer. And again, that new moon in Cancer occurs on July 17th. That's a good time to kind of start implementing new, you know, routines, workout routines, health routines, you know, dealing with whatever you need to manage to be more energized or to be able to take new directions, be curious. So if there's something you're going to implement around July 17th, that's kind of a good time to sort things out and change things up maybe. So let's take a look at this Chariot. We have the Wheel of Fortune. So it could be that, you know, this Two of Swords, trying to figure out a decision to make, how to make something happen, possibly how to get, you know, inspiration, energy, and really wanting to make an impact and move forward. It's almost a sense of you really just need to like recognize you don't have control over certain things. And what's interesting with this, you know, this way or that way, this Temperance card looks like very similar hat going on and hair. And even kind of the leggings here. Well, I think a lot of these people have leggings like that in this deck. But anyway, it's basically the Temperance card is taking, you know, two extremes and trying to find that middle ground. So here, what you do not yet know you need, Page of Cups. So maybe you need to kind of step back and be more creative. Cancer is very creative, very dreamy. So again, you know, take a look around July 17th, see what kind of catches your attention, what you're really drawn to emotionally. Let's clarify this Page of Cups. You have the King of Wands. So it's almost as if the way to advance, the way you kind of move forward and, you know, really either take this new approach, get a new sense of inspiration or energy, is to take care of yourself, basic like needs for your body and your mind to nurture, you know, to get the nutrients you need, and to do things that really excite you, excite your passion, excite your sense of wonder. And it'll really help you to kind of either connect more with these King of Wands type energy, or to embrace that energy a bit more, being more charismatic, more bold, and, not be, what's the word? Kind of not be in a place of indecision and just kind of feel the right way to go and what next steps to really take. So Aquarius, I'm going to close off this reading with a couple of cards from Wisdom of the Oracles to see how this influences your love life and career. So let's take a look at your love life first. We have time for a nap, and we have for your career, exchanging gifts. Okay, so with this time for a nap, it could be like, these cards here are like pentacles and wands overall, and kind of more career focus. And it could be like more, hey, take, your love life is fine for now, just don't worry about it, take some time off from that. Maybe that's part of like this Queen of Pentacles, Ace of Wands energy, like almost recharge yourself, focus on self-care so that you can get that, opportunities for something new and something exciting to come your way, so you can kind of take hold of that and make something happen. When it comes to your career and this exchanging gifts, it's a sense of like give and take, and reciprocity, and not necessarily, it's kind of like, what I'm getting from this is there might be a way, like traditionally in the past, that people kind of say this is probably the way to proceed, this is how to advance your career, this is like the path you take, and there's tips that are good there. And then there's a way where someone might want to take a step back and go a whole different new approach, and there's good things happening there as well. So it's kind of like there's room for everyone to improve and learn, and also it's kind of making me think about, if you kind of focus on yourself, focus on what it is that you need, it can really almost like have widespread positive effects in your external world as well. So Aquarius, I hope that this provides a helpful perspective of your month. We'll see you next time. Take care.